Yo, what's up, hip hop heads? It's me, Yusuf, and today I'm going to talk about Jarren Benton's new album. Now, since this is my first review on this channel, I'd usually have a CD in hand, but sometimes I don't buy it immediately, or I just look at it online and put it on my Amazon wishlist for later. Today, I actually bought the album, and it's coming in the mail, and I got the pre-ordered signed copy from Funk Volume. Now, I was able to listen to this because, one, they uploaded it on YouTube last night, and they gave me a free download copy, which is pretty nice of them since I pre-ordered it, so I can put it on my phone right away, which I'm using to record this video for once. I have a decent quality because I downloaded the new YouTube capture. So, anyway, I wanted to check this album out because I listened to, the first song I listened to was Schizo by Jarren. I really liked that. Then I heard Razor Blades and Steak Knives, and I'm just like, damn, this guy's really sick. He's ill. Now, the first thing everyone's gonna say about him is, oh, he sounds like Eminem. Like, oh, he's totally ripping off Eminem with the drugs and the violence and the hating gay people. Now, I guess I can see him there, but it's not like his flow is like Eminem. It's not like he's repeating the same song topics like Eminem did. Because the big problem with Eminem is he'd basically make the same song over and over again. Here, it's sort of the same content, but it's a lot different at times. And what I liked is his flow, his delivery with his voice. His voice is, I don't know, like he's just like cool guy. Like he's just unique and different to listen to than any other rapper. And that's what I like about Funk Volume is all the rappers on there have like a unique flow and just a unique flavor of their music. Except Hobson, he's he's good. I love Hobson. I got both his CDs, but his lyrical content isn't always the most exciting out of anybody. I'd say Swizz and Jarren are the best out of them. And that reminds me, he has a lot of great guest features. Like a lot of the songs have guest features, which I mean, a lot of times myself and other hip hop fans aren't really into a lot of features on songs, but it works this time. And it's not always like a rapper; it might be a singer or something. So that's pretty nice. And Hobson and Swizz both are on a track called what's it called? Let me look real quick. Go Off, which is a really good song. I like Swizz, of course, on there. Hobson isn't as kind of boring as usual, and of course Jarren's good. The beat was kind of weird on the first album. Not the first album, the first song, but it was still really good. And of course, Razor Blades and Steak Knives is probably my favorite because it's just real. I like the beat a lot. It's weird. It sounds like it's like a keyboard, like a fancy, like they use like a different sound for the piano or whatever. And that dun dun, that bass, it sounds like a horror movie, like dun dun. It's real. I don't know. It just gives him like this like sinister sort of feel. I like it. Of course, the lyrics. He just has this weird, like I don't know. His punchlines are really good, and his similes and metaphors are just outstanding. Like, I don't know, this guy can definitely write good lyrics. So yeah, there's a lot of guest features, like I said. I think it's kind of incredible that they got Vinny Paz and R.A. the Rugged Man on there, which are like the two like most legendary underground white rappers of all time, so that's pretty amazing, especially R.A. But I know Jarren mentioned on his mixtapes that he likes Jedi Mind Tricks, so that's pretty cool. And they both, Vinny's first was pretty good, but R.A. of course was a lot better. They're not on the same track. Vinny's is on a song called Bully, which is a really, really good song, and R.A. is on Smells Like, and it's like Smells Like Murder, which is like the chorus, and that's a really cool beat song, and the chorus is really good. Some of the choruses on here are kind of weird and iffy, and I don't really listen to the choruses of songs, but that one really has a good chorus to it, or hook. Then there is songs like My Adidas, which is like saying about hip hop culture and more on DMC and stuff since it has the same name. But then there's songs like OJ and PB and R and Reefer and Cadillacs and Chevys and probably like Don't Act and that's about it. Like that are just like random lyrical, drug, violent, like I'd say like Slim Shady-esque songs, which are all good because they're all different flavored and different lyrics, and they're not in different beats. Every song has different beats. It's not the same instruments all the time. I noticed a lot though. He's definitely inspired. He's from Georgia, and he does have a few trap beats like that with the kick drum or the. I'm not sure what instrument it is exactly, but if you listen to it, you'll be like, yeah, that's a trap beat. It's something you'd hear on like a Lil Wayne or Gucci Mane song. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but it was alright. I don't mind it. I like the lyrics of them. It's not like he has lyrics like Lil Wayne or Gucci Mane, but the producer on the song might have done that, which producer on this is mostly this guy called Kato on the track, which he's a really good producer. I really liked him. But there's some other producers on here as well. I can't think of some off the top of my head, but the main guy on here was Kato, so good job to him. I never heard of him until this album. I definitely want to see him work with some other artists, rappers on other projects, because he's really good. I like him a lot. So, yeah, let me see, what else? Yeah, then there's some, like, unique songs that aren't, like, Slim Shady kind of songs, which are, like, Heart Attack, Dreams, Life in the Jungle, My Grandma's Basement, which are kind of like just like kind of getting down to earth with him, and it's not like this like gangsta like persona or like this like crazy schizo drug addict persona where he's actually talking about his personal life a little bit, like Life in the Jungle, just saying. And Dreams is like kind of like his struggle to try and be a rapper and such, and how he's had a lot of problems getting to where he was. And then Heart Attack is about his ex-girlfriend that he wants back but hates her at the same time. It's like this really like it's a schizophrenic song. Like he doesn't know what the fuck he wants, and then he like goes to talk to her and kills her. It's like a story too. I liked it a lot. It's like not big on love songs, but it's not a love song. It's like a weird, like I don't know. It's just a hybrid of a hate, like ex breakup song and a love song, so it's kind of cool. I like it. Then My Grandma's Basement was talking about how just him growing up and sort of like the problems he had, and trying to get his family was poor, and he's trying to get money for them and shit like that. Definitely each song brings a different sort of topic to the table, and if it is like a Slim Shady song, it's different, and the beats are definitely diverse, and they're not the same kind of beat, because a lot of problems with a lot of southern rappers is the beats are all the same on every song. It's that shitty trap beat. There's a few on here, but they're okay. And then there's one song, I forget the name of it because I listened to it last night, it felt like a parody of like Lil Wayne or or just like mainstream rap in general. I think it was PB and Reefer, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember, tell you the truth. But it was kind of like, we used auto-tune the trap beat. The lyrics were kind of weird, and they were using that like super duper flow or whatever. And it seemed kind of like a parody. I don't know. I hope so, because I don't know. It was alright. But besides that, I liked basically every single song on there. I didn't, it's not like I would skip one. I could listen, and that's what I think a great album is, where you can go through the whole album without skipping a track, and you don't have to skip around. And you have your favorites, but it's not like, oh, this one song is shitty and I'd rather not listen to it. If it come up, it's like, okay, I'll listen to it. It's pretty good. Also, there's a few skits in here, which I'm kind of iffy on skits in hip-hop albums. A lot of rappers use that for some reason. It's weird, and I don't personally like it all that much. I did like the first one because it was his grandma, since this is his grandmother's basement, and her sending through the album. I thought that was kind of funny. He could have added that to the first song because it's only 6 seconds long, so I think he could have added that to the first song, tell you the truth. But whatever. Then there's this big group interlude, which I didn't really get at all, but it kind of goes into the dreams thing in that song and how that cover. And then let me see. There was the gay one, yeah, the even more no homo, and it's kind of on that topic of Jarren sort of being homophobic on here, because he talks about how if you pick it for gays, you're a bitch, and just like, oh, I don't like gay people. And it's like a 3 minutes, it's long as a song. It's a skit where he's getting a call from one of his friends, and it's like the guy's like saying gay stuff, but then he keeps going no homo. It's funny to listen to, but it's not something I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go here to listen to it because it's so funny. If it came up, I'd be like, oh, I'd let it play. That's about it. But I don't get really why the purpose is. It's not like he said in there, I don't like gays, or people who support it are faggots or some shit like that. I don't really get the point of that. Like, the big group thing, I get the point because it's talking about his dreams and stuff like that, and his struggle and shit. And the grandma one, just because, it's his grandmother's basement. But that one had just, like, nothing to do with anything. It leads into Bully with Vinnie Paz, which has nothing to do with gay people, except, like, the minor, like, using faggot or something like that. But besides that, I love the album. I'd give it, since I can listen to it fully through without skipping it, I would say it's like a 5 out of 5 probably, because it's great, lyrics are great, no repetitive beats, the beats are great. He has a lot of he has 2 legends on his track, plus even more guest rappers, singers on there that are great, like Hop Sensors. And then there's this Planet VI guy. I never heard of him, but I'm like, oh shit, this guy's really good, I'll check him out. So that's pretty cool that, he's getting, that's what I think you should do with, when you make an album and you want features, is find people that are in the underground that are good and put them on so that they get more recognition, just like R.A. the Record Man's doing this, so people see, oh, R.A.'s on this, he's a legend, this guy must be good. Just like Jarren, oh, he's pretty good, and then there's this guy, he seems pretty good, and he's on this, I should check him out. So that's cool. I'd pick it up. I would have suggested pre-order it because you get it signed, and I'm still waiting for that to get in the mail. But besides that, go download it. Don't pirate it. And if you do want to listen to it without buying it, go on YouTube, go on Spotify, where they get some sort of revenue off of it. So yeah, see ya. This has been Yusuf. I'm out.